What is up, guys? In this video we're going to be having a look at Flux. A massive humongous breakout is imminent on the monthly time frame, as you guys can see right here. Can we see Flux reaching $10 and above in the near future? If you guys like these videos, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, turn those notification bells on so you guys never miss a video. Before having a look at a Flux technical analysis and on CoinMarketCap and my price prediction and price analysis, if you guys deposit your money on BingX, you could get up to $2,000 if you deposit $10,000 in reward. Of course, this is the criteria. So right here, 1,000 would give you 500, 10,000 would give you 2,000, and on top of that, you could of course claim bonus up to $5,000, and this is only available for certain affiliates like me. So make sure you do that if you want free money. Having a look at Flux on CoinMarketCap, ranked 155 with 120,000 people on the watch list, traded at 75 cents, guys. 75 cents, almost at $1. Up 16% in the past 24 hours. Now the volume, oh my god, the volume is literally what you want to pay attention about. Now a lot of people aren't seeing the price right here. People are like, wait, Flux, it's only pumping, it's barely pumping. I mean, it's up 10%, right? Since the new daily candle started. But look at the volume, guys. $90 million in volume in the past 24 hours. I don't know if you guys understand how big that is. Now, assuming we have a breakout with that amount of volume, that would be a clear confirmation for a massive trend. Now, think about this. Imagine AWS and Google Cloud, except in Web3. This is what Flux does. If you guys don't know what Flux does, what AWS is or Google Cloud is, make sure you do your own research, dive into more of it. I mean, this is proof of work, distributed computing, flash file sharing. This is going to be the future, guys. I mean, if you guys don't know about Flux, go back to my past videos, read what is Flux, go see Ryan Matta's video. He did a lot of video about Flux, but look at that, guys. 40% of the market cap is currently being traded. This is very big. 561% of volume, $90 million in the past 24 hours is very big in my opinion. If we have a look at the all-time high, we know that the all-time high for Flux was $534 million, and of course the price was approximately $3. Now, yes, this was at the peak of the last bull market, okay? And Flux really started gaining traction at the end of the last bull market. And look how much we exploded. I mean, a lot of people didn't really know about Flux back then, right? In 2019, it was a sleeping giant. But imagine what it can do in the next bull market. Now, we can see right here, Flux is in a massive downwards trend, of course. Now, imagine once we break that downward trend, how much we can go. Now, there's two things we're going to have a look at. One, we're going to be having a look at the horizontal triangle, because we know that Flux is in a massive horizontal triangle right now, and we are about to explode, and the explosion is very imminent. This is the monthly candle, guys. We're going to be having a look at the daily, the weekly, and the 4-hour, so bear with me, stick to the end. Now we can see right here that Flux got rejected on the monthly time frame for what, the 7th time, 8th time, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 time, and we know that a massive breakout is coming. Now it's either going to be this month or next month in May, but a huge breakout is coming. Now what can the target be? Well, if I take the top to the bottom of the triangle and I actually extend that, we can see that our first target can essentially be $1.05. Now of course that would be a pretty big pump, right? That would be approximately a 10x pump from here. Now assuming this is a bull flag, because a lot of people are calling this a bull flag, and this is the flag right here, and of course this is the pull, and you take that at the breakout. Now assuming the breakout is going to be in May, of course if you want to do it in April, that would be something like that. We could go to as high as $34. Remember how I told you guys next bull market the all-time high would be $50? Look at that. That is 4,700%. If you guys don't know what Flux is, once again, make sure you do your own research, because I'm not a financial advisor and I do want you guys to read about what Flux does. Okay, so that's that. That's 4,000%, guys. That is 40x. Remember how I said Flux will 75x? That is only right here. Now we could see a massive breakout happening very soon. If we have a look at the weekly time frame, we can see that Flux, there's a few things that we do have to break, okay? First of all, we have to break that resistance. The second thing, okay, would be essentially this resistance right here sitting at 93 cents, okay? This would be the second resistance, and then the third resistance would be right here. Now of course on the weekly, this is the ultimate resistance. Now another thing is that Flux did break this downtrend right here, okay? So we were in a downtrend, things were down, things were bad, but guess what? Flux broke out above it, okay? This kind of the same way we had it right here. We broke the downtrend, we essentially went flying. But the only thing is that right now Flux is in an uptrend, okay? So we're breaking these downtrends up and down, okay? Because we know the trend is your friend. So we know every time we have a pump, we're gonna have correction, pump correction, pumps correction, okay? It happens, it's a cycle. until we really explode and make a massive breakout, right? I mean, we had it right here too. We were in a downtrend. Get what happened? Exploded, okay? And of course, this was obviously still in a downtrend, but guess what? Boom, we essentially exploded, made a nice little double bottom right here, got rejected, and now we're essentially moving to the top. So first resistance would be right here, sitting at exactly 89 cents. Second resistance would essentially be right here, $1.29. Now, why the second resistance $1.29? Let me clear that chart real quick and explain to you guys. Right here, we have a rejection. Okay, we got rejection right here, a rejection right here. We got some conflict right here. We have another rejection right here. So this is a very important level and support zone to watch. Now, of course, this level also meets up with this resistance right here, as you guys can see right here. So we have a resistance, rejection, resistance, and right here a resistance. So once we break above, and we need to close, guys, remember that we need to close above the weekly and above the monthly, above these trend lines, because if we don't, then they're invalid. If we just have these wicks right here, as you guys can see, we got 1 2 3 4 5. I don't know if you guys can see wicks. These are invalid. Wicks invalid. We need to properly close above these wicks or the candle on the trend line. We have to close above it, and it has to be with high volume. So that's that on the weekly time frame. If we have a look on the daily time frame, things are looking pretty good. Flux just got out of a massive consolidation phase, or I shouldn't say massive, but a pretty long one, and now we're coming back and retesting this level right here. Now, we did have a massive candle right here. Flux, I would really love to see close above the area right here. I mean, that would be very big. Yes, we did have a massive pump right here, and a lot of people are calling this a pump and dump, but no, not quite yet. We still have 6 hours and 23 minutes left until the daily candle goes off. Now, of course, we do have a volume spike, and imagine this is only going to keep growing in the next 6 hours. So I would really love to see Flux close above this resistance right here. That would be very big in order for us to essentially take it to the next stage. But the monthly time frame is probably the biggest thing right now to look out. Now, Flux right here on the 4-hour time frame is doing good things. This is not just a clear pump and dump. We pumped, and now we're just consolidating at the resistance. Okay, so yes, we could have something like this consolidate and come back down, but usually when you have a consolidation, it's usually very healthy and it's a continuation to the upside. So we're gonna have to see what happens. Like I said, guys, the volume is high, 560%, $90 million in the last 24 hours. Things are looking pretty good. They're looking healthy for Flux. This is not just a pump of 20% of volume, or the volume right now sitting at 5% of the market cap. It's not really like that. We got 41% of the market cap currently being traded with a massive move imminent. So maybe it won't be this month, but I think the big move will be next month. Now, horizontal triangle, guys, and pull flags are usually 70%. They're accurate 70% of the time. Okay, so nothing is 100%, as you guys know. We could see a breakdown to the downside, but the way Bitcoin has been performing recently, I think it's pretty much in our favor. I mean, Bitcoin is sitting at $30,000, consolidating, looking pretty good. I think next week we're gonna have some good signs on Bitcoin, and I think we're gonna keep pumping to the upside. So that is my video, guys, on Flux. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.